it again. Also, I did find out where the last keeper is. I believe so, at least. Ironically, it's the first one brought up in the guide, which was in the docking bay. And I was like, wait, there's a docking bay? Why is there a docking bay? Well, I guess it makes sense there's a docking bay, but why was I so unaware that there would be a docking bay? It's so obvious. Anyway, from where we last left off, we had just left the club after murdering a lot of people in the club. So, now that we've left the club, we shall now begin our journey yet again. He has begun to phase. We are going to fall before wreck soon enough.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Puny. Where to go? Where to go? Alright, well. I'm debating where to go, and I realized I need to check my journals. Fish tied out. Yes. To the embassy. It's so good to just double check where we had last time. How's everyone doing?
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
I have the feeling that there's a bunch of spacists walking around here that deserve a good punching. Don't worry, Rex. You will have a mass effect on everyone.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
You are mistaken. See this here if you don't believe us.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
I wonder how should I respond to this situation? Oh, Tula's coughing. Hello, Sophie.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Dear God, they step loud.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Yay, I'm approved of by someone. Let's see. Hello. Well, if it can't be on for long, you could just wait a bit with it charging if you're using your phone to watch. Yeah. Brain no work. Why is my brain stupid? Good questions, me. Let's see. Areas that I need to deal with. I think I come back later. Let's get very quickly.
How can I be of assistance to you today, EarthClan?
Tell me more about your job.
I forget if there's
I
something
also
else.
offer premium services for...
I should go.
Goodbye,
I forgot if that guy had anything to do for me to do. He does not.
Please
Oh.
do not disturb the keepers.
Up yours, spacists. I don't listen to spacists. Just don't. I have a general lack of respect for them. Well, there goes my nephews doing something in the driveway. Viking, it would appear. One of them being a... Oh, wait.
A lone Quarian with no credentials? The council would laugh me out of the chambers. That is, if Saren hadn't killed me by then.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll kill them anyway. Why is it doing nothing? How dare it do nothing? Ah, Rear Admiral, how are you doing?
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Ah, you're doing Commander today. Well, I'm not sure which Commander you speak of, but good for you guys.
Come on. Udin is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
I'm really hoping I don't come back. Definitely not in like a game or two or in this game.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Does it fucking matter?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Well, you doubted me before, jackass.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I've seen them, jackass.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
Yeah, but I can kill everything within a 50-mile radius of that man.
Entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
Well, how about you think about the best
solution? You don't have to send a
solution?
fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
For Vulcan!
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first
How do
human
you
Spectre,
speak
Commander.
with your heads up
This
your
is a
own
great
asses?
accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending
this
you
is
into
Grace,
the Traverse
yes.
after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Yay. The most basic achievement.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Oh yeah, let's see that. Get increased health accuracy effect. The sword, just dead squad members of 30. Attacks. That's good news. I believe we can now go deal with the problem area.
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
What's
Maybe
wrong?
I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Well, I'm Commander Shepard, but yes.
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Yeah.
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Let's see if anyone else wants to talk to me. It was nice. The beautiful game. You know, the graphics were updated for... At least partially updated for modern times. This thing... I am said ever since I found out about the fact that I don't get to see the little tusks of those people that have the robotic sound voices that wheeze like Darth fucking Vader. I'm real mad that they do not have the floppy tusks, and it's really saddening because it would be so fun. It wouldn't be much, but it would just be there, and I'd be happy about it.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
Oh, man.
When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should... Why should the Jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Oh, I can scare the hell out of him.
If we harass this Hanar, we're going to have a diplomatic incident.
I'm not concerned with diplomatic incidents. I'm concerned with the law being broken.
You've explained the law. If the Hanar gets in trouble, it has nobody to blame but itself.
I suppose I can tell my superior that I attempted a diplomatic solution. Some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer my problem. Thank you for your assistance.
I want to know what happened. I now found out. We will get the peace talks conducted with great success.
Any progress with that Hanar?
You're suppressing that Hanar's religious freedom. I want you to stop.
I should have known that a human wouldn't Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do.
Hello.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm
It
acquainted
happened
with a
like
pair
5
of
minutes
powerful
ago.
crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no one. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
Yeah,
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Yeah.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so. Return soon. This one receives new shipments regularly.
Alright, talk to me.
Commander.
I need to buy something.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
Erratic abilities. I think.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to...
Combat sensor. Oh boy, Incendiaries. Well, no one needs to know the war crimes. One moment. Sorry about going radio silent, but you know, I'm not gonna keep my mom. My mom was calling in. I may approve a lot of negative things, but you gotta respect your parents, you know. Mm-mm. Let's see what all we need to grab from around here before we head out.
Hello again.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Hello.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Alright, nothing over here. That's the thing that, with the fact that he just had attendant, and client, that whenever Shepard enters a place, Big Ram enters a place, whatever name you want to go with currently, he just like, this is a worker, this is a worker, this is a person who's getting a service provided, this is a worker. Like, he doesn't think any other way. People have tried to convert him to think in a normal way, and he's like, no, I want to change. Just that thought I get the kick out of. Is on viewing everything like that. Imagine psychics try to, if you were psychic, you would probably do that because it would make understanding and categorizing things a hell of a lot easier than whatever the heck people commonly have to do. Let's see. I can tell a story about the time here. What story? Perhaps a short story about one of the many times where I nearly bit the dust. Put it simply. I was a kid and I was in a hotel room with my sister. She was maybe 3 years younger than me. I was at max like 4 or so. Practically barely the age of... Yeah, I'm sentient. There's not much more, but I am sentient.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangars. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Alrighty. Oh, no one out to around here. Let's just keep going downstairs. So I was in the chair. So we were at we were blah, 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 blah. Could not speak there for a second. So, I'm sitting in one of those office swivel chairs in his hotel room. I get my sister to start spinning me around for us to kill the time. I let go after I started spinning really fast. It's causing me to basically fly out of the chair, bang my head against. I get conflicting reports whether or not it was a brick or the edge of a glass table. Either way, a piece of hardy material smashed the back of my head, and I apparently went unconscious for a few. I barely went limp, got straight knocked out, and my sister ran over. Saw, held me in her hands, looked at her hand, saw blood, and she said, "Oh my gosh, I just killed my brother." And I laughed and laughed. Hello,
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Welcome back, EarthClan.
Show me what you've got.
Most ex...
Outside are made design allows increased power, sacrificing accuracy. Dear God, that power though.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colony?
Show me what you've got.
Armor. I'm going to get everything I can.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want... Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good.
Okay, so that's quite the amount of death. Good amount of death. I am always running out of grenades. I was thinking about that grenade option. That's not important. Get down to CSEC. Get some stuff and then head out. We're about to hit the stars. There's been so many episodes.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
She works fast, don't she?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Hey, no problem.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I see. So was this just a design of how much death can I stick into something? Because if so, great job. Accident damage. No, you don't. My God, that's not safe. Okay, and then the shotgun, hearing my praise, said, "You what?" And the assault rifle must continue to say, "How dare you indicate that I am not more powerful?" And the pistol says, "Hey, I'm pretty accurate." I mean, it doesn't just need that, but the damn child's play compared to the rest of that. Oh! Tech cooldowns would be decreased, that'd be nice. Yeah, the Mark III. Limited and common. This thing better have a different look or something. I can remember that. Let's see. I'm playing. The fact that if I don't include myself, we'll look at a game and be like, this armor is better than mine. However, not as stylish. I'm afraid it's unusable.
Hello, Commander.
Good to see you, Commander.
The last thing left to do here is scan keepers and then head out. Well then. I hear we're at the docking bay.
How can you fight your own people, Rex? There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Well, that's one way to look at life. I found you. Last, the keepers. Yeah! What's up?
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
Why are you doing this?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The Conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the Conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the Conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the Conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans.
So,
we don't know if she's
kidnap her?
involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Alrighty, now then.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Around here. Take care of this before we head out.
Any progress with that Hanar?
You're suppressing that Hanar's...
Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Has anyone actually complained about this Hanar?
Not yet, but any good CSEC officer removes problems before they create a public nuisance.
You've explained the law. If the Hanar gets in trouble...
I suppose I can tell some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory of the Enkindlers. This one offers its appreciation.
Happy to help.
This one has little money, but it can offer this. Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth unimpeded.
Nice.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment.
Get back there, let's get to the ship and let's head out.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Dear God, they're acting like that's some kind of great feat. Just being like, hey, you guys were instrumental in us not losing.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
It feels
Captain
wrong.
Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. For us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yeah!
Yes, sir.
My jawline must ponder.
Looking for supplies?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items, and anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Thanks for bringing me on board. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Too true.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad. but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you
So
made the
it's
right
up to
choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
That's how I see things.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Don't blame
They're
yourself.
Perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Hello, Rex.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So tell me about the genophage.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
I'm sorry, what?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander. but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
How about the Normandy?
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have
I ask you a question of the personal variety.
Ship I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Human ingenuity, I guess.
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Yeah, that's 800
your
years
fleet's
ago.
still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Sounds like it's dangerous.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what? See you later.
There's been good knowledge. And it's been a good stream. I haven't been too chatty this time around, but... well... I never noticed these pockets. So many pockets. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At least 12 pockets. That's a lot of pockets.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having...
We'll get to the galaxy map before we...
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
No,
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
I will kick your ass if you are a Spaces. I'm sure. But if you were being a Spaces, then you better be able to walk in space.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
Yes.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How did you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Oh, impressive then. Let us open up the galaxy map. By long-term proteins, this colony Deep Space Station serves its capital, the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards, and a light 0.3 Gs on the Presidian ring. Total length is 44.7 kilometers, with a diameter, when it is open, of 12.8 kilometers. Population 13.2 million, not including keepers. Gross weight 7.11 billion metric tons. So many places. So little time. This is what we have to look forward to. Next time! I'm unsure when. Either tomorrow, middle of the day, or Wednesday, around this time, maybe around closer to 5. But until then, it's been a blast. Keep bringing fun into the world, laugh at your problems, and have a great day.